What is a deck? Nothing but a miserable pile of staples! Have at ye! Imagine a format where you have no staples, because you can craft no cards, open no bundles, buy no structure decks. Imagine a challenge run where all you have is 80 random Yu-Gi-Oh cards and your own will to survive. Could you win even a single duel on the Master Duel ladder? If you can, you'll be rewarded with one additional pack to add to your collection, plus whatever legacy packs you pick up along the way. Use them wisely, because in a Masochist run, that's all you'll be getting, and every card counts. I'm Hardleg Joe, if you didn't know, and it's time for me to fulfill my destiny. Like Simo before me, I will take up Yu-Gi-Oh's most difficult challenge and try my best to reach the top of the Master Duel ladder under the most insane conditions possible. Grab a snack and lean back, cause it's gonna be a long and bumpy ride. Last time on Master Duel Masochist. Parallel Twister! Send a spell trap, target a card on the field, and destroy it. What if I said no? Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun! My fists are unrivaled! Draw a card, let's end this. Go, Springen's Kit! Give them the whole kit and caboodle! And put this back in the extra deck. Aw, you didn't wait around, okay. We did it. We got it. And welcome back to Master Duel Masochist. New hoodie Hardleg here. Ooh, ah. I've switched out of shirts. It's getting too cold. Winter has arrived. Time is continuing linearly, which means more masochism. You know, we're going to keep on going up. Last time we went through silver. We're going to see if we can get our way up into gold. And we're going to do that with a brand new and exciting deck. It's Stun. We're playing Stun, or at least as close to Stun as we can get. I mean, really, we only have the 3 continuous traps that are going to stop people. I mean, I guess Di-Fi does shut down some decks, and maybe we'll run into those, hopefully, now that Malice is way up in Master doing its thing. But we got Grave of the Super Ancient Organism, we've got Tyrant's Throws, and we've got Teekboo. Plus just a whole bunch of counter traps, a whole bunch of traps in general, Moon Mirror Shield, and a whole bunch of normal monsters. Normal monsters and one Thunder King Ryo just chilling out with everyone else. Is this better than the Generator deck? Probably not. But I feel like we've been playing Generator for like 2 months now. So unless we get another one, I'd like to take a little break from that. You know, try something else out. And unfortunately, this is really the best we had. I had a bunch of people in the Discord look over my card pool and see if they could find anything. And as always, there's a whole bunch of stuff that's like on the verge of being playable, but just can't do anything. Like, we've got enough Cybers cards that we can easily get like 5, 6, 7 monsters on board, but the only thing we can really make is like Nightmare Griffin. We don't really have a payoff for a Link Slop archetype. Same thing with zombies. We have a whole bunch of zombie support. We can fill up the graveyard with them, we can summon them, but a lot of them lock us into zombies, and we have like 3 zombie synchros, and the only one that's remotely good is the Shiranui one that just like has a pop, like a slow effect pop. It's just not very good. So we're gonna try this out and see if we can cheese some wins. Maybe it'll be exciting and funny, maybe it'll be really boring, but either way, we're probably gonna go off of this deck after just 1 episode. So, you know, don't get too used to it. But I figured we'd try it out at least for a little bit. Plus, it gets us an excuse to bring back the Mimicking Maneater bug. Oh, and we're still playing the 2 Rescue Rabbits. I mean, we're playing a bunch of normal monsters that, like, can operate under the floodgates we have. So I figure we might as well put these in if we can make, like, 1 Ixie and then flip a floodgate. Maybe that'll help. There's only one way to find out, so let's jump back into Silver 2 and see what we can do. Alright, first duel of the day. I think we're going second, which is unfortunate, because we got some good stuff here. We're up against... Oh, and thank you to Glacius for the 10 gifted subs. If you're in chat and you didn't get one, you gotta type evaded into the chat. And it looks like we're up against Vanquish Soul. Stake your soul. Your nose is mine. I didn't even do the nose thing right. We probably can't beat Vanquish Soul, but who knows? Maybe they'll surrender to Amano Iwado. Maybe just beat over the Rock of the Vanquisher or whatever. We'll see what they end up building. We'll be back. This says we can only attack the Vanquished Soul with the highest attack, and that's this guy. And I can't beat over 3,000. How am I supposed to beat over 3,000? Well, let's just try to run some stuff out. Let's go Mystery Shell Dragon. Battle Phase. Okay, they're not falling for it. And yeah, let's just do this. The Banisher of the Radiance is unfortunately kind of useless here. Okay, they didn't blow up my entire field. That's good. If they attack, we can get them with Lost Wind and the damage step. Okay, battle phase. Before damage calculation, no. What? Where's my damage step? I'm sad, chat. How did this happen? Okay, well, we get two draws. They said he would never be bowling, and yet, here he is. Okay, I guess we do it this way. Let's normal summon a mono. Iwato. Monsters cannot activate their effects. And let's go ahead and Banisher of the Radiance, too. I will attack this. Battle step. I guess this is the where we do it. What can you chain in the damage step? 100, and you're banished. 1900, and you're banished. You can't recover any of those cards. And then this is a spirit, so it comes back. Fortunately, the Time-Tearing Morganite says I get 2 normal summons, which is, if you were confused as to why and how I could do that, that's why and how. Yeah. We'll just pitch this. I don't want you to beat over me with that. Get out of here. I mean, if they had Raisin, I imagine they would have summoned it by now. Unless they're saving it for, like, a special occasion. End phase, that's what we like to see, baby. 2 cards. Each one more good than the last. Okay, we're gonna Rescue Rabbit. We haven't used any of our dinosaurs yet, so we can get the Dino Rabbit thing going. They got something they can activate. Imperm. Okay. Hello there. Amano. Iwato. Amano. We'll do this. We'll do this. We'll hit him for 1900. It'll suck to lose the Amano Iwato, but, you know, we're drawing 2 cards every turn. And next turn, he will be balling. I don't think we've actually resolved this Rescue Rabbit since we've gotten it. You fucking what? Habakari. The question is, do they have 8 stars in their hand to resolve this if I banish this? The answer is no, they do not. End phase! Goodbye, Habakiri. Have a wonderful time. Oh, buddy. Oh, boy. Go, Rescue Rabbit. Get me the Kaboozles. Kaboozles. Let's go, Lakia. Now I have an Omni Negate. And also, you ain't getting rid of this guy. And just in case you thought you were, another one. I think that's game anyway. Oh, by the way, we finally resolved him. Take a good look, chat. This is what ballin' looks like. If someone asks you what it's like to ball, just show them this. Alright, 1 clean win, 1 clean master pack. Each one has the possibility to change things up. Update Jammer. We were just talking about the Cyber Slop deck. This is not quite a payoff, but it makes any payoff we do get much better. If this card is sent to the graveyard as Link material, you can activate this effect. That Link monster can make a 2nd attack during each battle phase this turn. So you use this, you know, you make 2 Cyberse monsters, you make this, and then you link up into something, and whatever you make gets to attack, so that allows you to OTK fairly easy. With even something like a Rasta-liker might be able to do it. Arm Dragon level 5. Double Fin Shark, which we already have. Another Fossil we already have. Lang Lang, which is a Union Monsters. And I mean, I support unions. Together we're strong, but I don't support Union Monsters. Fuck them. Soul Scissors. This is a fun one. I do have some Fiend support, so maybe we could make a Fiend slot pile. If a monster on the field is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, while this is in your graveyard, summon it, but banish it when it leaves the field. If this card is summoned from the graveyard, target a monster and destroy it. Yeah, especially, I think we have a good Dark Rank 2 that we can make. So maybe, you know, level 2 Ixie Fiends, this could be useful. Probably not, but we'll see. Amorphous Persona. You need, like, a whole bunch of Amorphage monsters to make this work. And our last card, Speedroid Den Den Daiko Duke. I mean, we got quite a few Speedroids. I don't think this quite makes the cut yet, but who knows. Either way, let's jump back on into it. All right, high stakes battle. If we win, we rank up, and we're going first, which is the stun player is exactly where you want to be. Hasha! That's unfortunate. We got the Unrivaled Tenyi with no normal monsters. We got 2 copies of Mimicking Maneater Bug. Might as well flop these down. We can at least get a big monster. We got 1 hand trap and a flip monster. And they've got the Imperm sleeves, which means they've already gone through the Triangle event. They're super powerful. Which, by the way, the Triangle event is going on right now. We considered playing in that, but unfortunately the loner decks are just like a step above what we have, which means, like, worst case scenario, they're gonna have something stronger than we could deal with. Unlike here, where people might be playing like absolute garbage. This is not absolute garbage if they know what they're doing. It is silver, though. We gotta see. Do we just... Trap tricks, trap hole. Yeah, we're just gonna try to stop them early and see if they don't know the combo from here. Ferris is often a choke point. Depends if they have a good normal summon. And this can be useful if they have something like a Miracle Fusion that uses cards in the graveyard. We can get the Neos out of there. Send 1 from your deck to the graveyard. Banish 1 hero monster. Okay, so I can't stop that. They've already got 3 heroes. Oh, malicious, you say? It'd be a shame if that malicious was gone. They are activating Forbidden Droplet. They're sending that to have my attack and negate my effect, which my effect is not relevant. Silver player. Triple Tactics Talents. Probably to draw 2. Yeah. It's one of those things where, like, when you're a newer player, you hear draw 2 and you know everything about how great drawing is. Fuck. And they get a malicious anyway. But they put this in the extra monster zone, which is weird, because usually what you want to do with malicious is make a bunch of link monsters. Maybe we'll get lucky and they'll link off the Phoenix Enforcer. Soranir is so small. What can I say? It's winter time. Such many things happen. Alright. Please destroy Soranir, or the back row. Yeah! Fists of the Unrivaled Tenyi! Behold! Berserker! He's weaker. Please attack the face down. No, they're just going for the thing that's actually big. Yeah, the unfortunate thing, if I flip this up and target this, then they'll blow it up. You're... okay, sure. Oh, but this can just bring it back. Okay, so they had a way to get back. It's fine, it's fine. Plasma. Okay, they linked it off a second time. Silver Hero players, everyone. Silver Hero. Does this have a quick effect at all? No? I guess we use this. We got another one. Mimicking Hero Eater Bug. Banana. Gotta maxi that. Who knows what they could do? Yeah, I will be a warrior, which means I cannot be affected by warrior effects. Which means even if they get the DPE back, they can't do anything. We know the last card in hand is the Plasma. 2,000. 2,500. 1,350. Dare I say it, chat? Could it be a fine year? Okay, they have no more maliciouses left. They have a useless card in hand. Will their top deck get them out of this? Forbidden Droplet. Sure showed me. I guess if they negate this, the attack goes back down. They really just don't like Soranir. They're like,
fuck that guy in particular.
Well, that was an interesting duel. We didn't even use the Floodgate half of the deck. It's like I often say, though, chat. Sometimes you win because you win, and sometimes you win because your opponent loses. And oh boy, did my opponent lose that time. Alright, we get 2 packs this time. 1 for winning and 1 for ranking up. This is our winning pack. which contains an ultra rare, perhaps. Ooh, spicy. Abyss Scale Armor. This is when a spell is activated. Okay, might be good for the water deck eventually. Infernoble Arms Joyeuse. Equipped, you can target a fire warrior in your graveyard, add it to your hand. Okay, it's just recovery. Union Controller. Now I control the unions. Just call me Jimmy Hoffa up in here. Light Machine, yeah, we can't possibly make this. We need like oddly specific stuff. Evil Hero Vicious Claws, because it wouldn't be an episode of Masochist if I didn't get another hero monster. This one's not even new. Prey of the Jurai Gumo. Special summon this as a normal monster with 2100 attack to your main monster zone in its same column. Then destroy a monster your opponent controls in this card's column. You can banish this, add one of the Gate Guardian cards from your deck or that's banished to your hand. The thing is, right, it has to be summoned to the same column you set it in. But it does destroy a monster in that column, so if we get lucky, and it is 2100, but we can't get it off of Rescue Rabbit, I'll have to look. Even if this isn't good now, we're still slowly building up like a trap deck. We've got 2 of the Dirt Spider, the Statue of Anguish pattern. We got quite a few other trap monsters. Together with this, we might be pretty decent. We'll see, we'll see. Then we got X-Saber Axel. Okay, terrible, just awful. Runic Allure, oh hey! It's the guy from the generators, Lopter, in disguise. Ooh, ah. Each time a quick play spell activates, banish the top card of the opponent's deck. And we got a whole bunch of runics that'll be good. Okay, what's our ultra rare? We finally get the Fenrir. Oh, what does this take again? A dark tuner and a non-tuner monster. Hold up. I forget. I think we can only make level 9s with the Psi Reflector package. I forget. That is a dark tuner. We also have a Plague Spreader zombie. That's also a dark tuner. So we might be able to play this. So when your opponent activates a monster effect, you can banish one monster from your graveyard with the same attribute, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. But you can only banish each attribute once per turn. Once per turn, you can target up to 6 Gen X, and I don't have to read the rest of it because I'm never going to get the Gen X. But this might be playable. I'll have to look at what exactly Psi Reflector does. It won't be playable today because we're on the stun episode. But when we go back to Synchro, this might be a pretty formidable boss monster. Okay, and then we get another one for ranking up. This is our rank up one, which is not as shiny. Ha! Galaxy Summoner. We already have one of these. Never-ending Nightmare Absorber. Cool art. Really awesome art. And an effect that seems like it might be cool, but it just doesn't work out in practice. Gains 1000 attack each time your opponent activates a monster effect. If your opponent activates a monster effect in their hand, graveyard, or banishment, you can summon this card from your graveyard or your hand, but destroy it during the end phase. You can only use this effect once per turn. So very noticeably, it doesn't like banish itself or anything. So it's just this card that like, if you draw it and your opponent activates a card in the hand, graveyard, or banished, you summon it. And then every time they do something, it just gets bigger. Unfortunately, doing this on turn 0 doesn't do anything because it's destroyed during the end phase. But then once it's destroyed, it's in the graveyard and they activate a hand trap, this comes back. They activate a monster effect, it just gets stronger. Maybe there'll be room for this in like a water deck or a fairy deck or something, but probably not. Fabled Dilf. No, thank you. Malice CGW. I do have like a Dormouse and one other really good Malice card. So, you know, we're slowly getting our way towards a Malice deck. Cagna, Melonbrank of the Burning Abyss. That's like our 3rd or 4th Burning Abyss. We need like a Dante though. That's a wind-up card that we already have. Crusadia Regulex. Hey. 2 effect monsters including a Crusadia. This is the one that searches Crusadia spell traps. I don't think we have enough to make a Crusadia deck, but I seem to remember us having like a high tier Crusadia. Maybe we'll get to it eventually. Either way, it's a decent pickup. And Infestation Wave. This is a Steel Swarm card specifically. Okay. So some stuff that might be useful in the future, but probably nothing that's going to change our deck up. That's fine. I didn't want to go first with this hand anyway. Red Dragon Archfiend. If they know what they're doing, we don't stand a chance. Hello. It's me. Let's destroy this one. Or try to. they can save it. And then they can blow up all defense position things. No! 3,000. Okay, so what are the chances they get a third one of those resonators in the graveyard? They're not going to be able to stop the third mimicking Maneater bug. Ha! Dimensional Fissure, well that's pretty good. That'll stop a lot of their stuff. Another one. Should we do the token? No, because they get to destroy all defense position monsters. So if I summon the token, they can attack into it and then blow up the mimicking Maneater bug while it's still face down. And this ensures even if they get the soul resonator, it doesn't go to the graveyard. All right. Another one. Use the effect. Change the type? Yes. I am unaffected by dragons now. The mimicking Dragon Eater bug is arrived. Belt. Target one card on the field and destroy it. Yeah, so I can't be destroyed by dragons, right? Yeah, I don't care. You think I care? I do not. Surprise. I have eaten the dragon and I have absorbed its spirit. It cannot harm me now. Well, let's go to battle. We take a little bit of damage, but it's worth it to really kind of put the screws on them. So we get rid of this. I was like, the only thing that this doesn't play around is fucking Mirror Force, and it was fucking Mirror Force. Okay, well, now we have the one-time passcode. Yep, they're just deck thinning the movie the game. Huh. Didn't use that effect. They're playing around the Trap Tricks Trap Hole Nightmare. I think I have to get, like, exactly Grave of the Super Ancient Organism to stop this. That ain't it. We drew, like, all our normal monsters. Unfortunate. We fought valiantly, chat, but we just couldn't quite do it. I am curious, are they playing a second Mirror Force? Torrential Tribute? No. Yeah, this I expect. Alright, yep, they got it. A sad state of affairs. Maybe we can draw some actual spell traps this time. The last duel was like all monsters almost. Nope, it's all... Maybe we need to take some of the monsters out. I thought we were like not heavy enough on monsters. Okay, Banisher of the Radiance. Are you on a graveyard deck, Johnny? And we'll set Scapegoat. You may go. They've got the Sky Striker profile, so maybe they play Striker. You know, they activate a card, their spells get banished. Then they can't do anything? That would be neat. If they summon an Exo Sister, I'm gonna shit my fuck. Well, they were on Sky Striker, but unfortunately, the Widow Anchor turns off this effect. Oh, you're playing a dangerous game, aren't you? What if you banished all your race? What would you do then? How? Okay. Scapegoat. Draw a card. Ooh, even better. Let's go ahead. We're gonna start with this, of course. We're gonna make the Farigite. Let's go ahead, make the second Farigite. Oh, I can't use this as material? No, it's only beasts. Damn it, I summoned it in the wrong zone! Okay, so we Nightmare Phoenix. Are they holding on to the Maxi for something? Okay, we summon this. You know, let's just go ahead and activate this. Then if it is Maxi, it's like, act now or forever hold your peace. Let's go for Nightmare Griffin. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now all their Sky Strikers are negated unless they're linked. And then normal summon. 16, 16, 25. This is where they hit me with gores. Yeah, so what I've done is special summon monsters can't activate their effects unless they're linked. And because I don't have, like, if I had had this up here, they could just summon a Sky Striker in the zone it points to, and its effects would work. Oh, but they've got Super Poly. Well, so much for that. I almost had something cool going there, chat. And they can make Typhon, because I summoned out of the extra deck multiple times. Well, at least they put... I guess I should have gotten my, Scapegoat back, chat. Both my Faragites are back in the extra deck. I didn't think that would happen, though. Hey, there we go. Activate. Fuck you, Typhon. Your move. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, unfortunately, this only banishes monsters, so it does not stop the Sky Striker train from rolling. Got Kagari. Get back the Widow Anchor, or get back the token. They're just taking the Widow Anchor. But Widow Anchor can't negate Clavicus because it doesn't have an effect. So if they set that, we can just run over this. Shizuku. They're going to make Shizuku and not set the Widow Anchor. Who needs to set the Widow Anchor, chat? I'm going to get a linkage. And they discarded it for hand size. Why? I'm drawing so many normal monsters. Yep, we just crash. Need to cut down the monsters. We're only playing like 6, 7, 8, 9. We're playing like 11 monsters. Okay, they get a warrior. They finally found a way to Ray. I thought they had banished all their Rays. And they get 0. Linkage can't kill us. Are you sure about that? Alarian. Okay. Linkage needs to send to the graveyard. Very silly. I mean, they could have sent spell traps to the graveyard. They targeted a monster specifically, though, and also not in the battle phase.
How come linkage didn't work, chat?
What happened? God damn it, where am I? Every normal monster in the game. We've still got a chance. Okay, I'll take 1,000 life points. We I can't believe we won that. What the hell was in their hand? Somehow, some way, for some reason, Clavicus did the thing. Yeah, I don't know what I guess Widow Anchors, Forbidden Droplets. Maybe they had a whole bunch of super polys they couldn't do anything with. I haven't the slightest clue. 12 card extra deck, by the way. Hey, we got 4 Legacy Pack tickets. That's enough to go ahead and open these up. Close your eyes, flip them up. Hoo-ha-ha! Warrior of Tradition, Sonic Maid, and the beautiful Headhuntress. She was featured in many an old episode. I don't think we'll be fusing this 1900 normal monster, though. Dark Hunter. This card's effects changes depending on the number of dark monsters in the graveyard. 5 or more, you can send this to the graveyard, destroy all face-down monsters. 2 to 4, and it gains 400 attack. I like how as soon as you get to 5, he loses it, because these aren't cumulative. Just awful. Kuribo. He's a scary ghost, you see. When opponent's monster declares an attack, discard this card, add a Kuribo from your deck to your hand, except Kuribo, or Kuribo. Once per turn, quick effect, discard a trap. Target a face-up monster your opponent controls. It loses 1,500. Funny, but I don't think it would do anything unless we had a whole bunch of them. Why Dragon Head? Hey, we can use that to make the Union controller we got earlier today. Hero Kid! Banana, banana. Lava Dragon, you can tribute this defense position card to summon 2 level 3 or lower dragons. 1 each from the hand or graveyard. Just awful. Bayonetter, the Baneful Barrel. Arcane Barrier. Each time a face-up spellcaster is destroyed, place a spell counter. You can send this in a face-up spell counter to the graveyard. Draw a card for each spell counter. Max 4. So, nothing useful. Let's get our master pack. It's time for one fine master pack. Oh, shooby-doo-wop, a shooby-doo-way. Ha! Worm Gulls. It's like the worst one. I'm not even gonna read it. Fuck worms. Cosmo Dark Lady. I mean, this is a monster negate. We have to have more Cosmos. I don't know how many we have, but maybe one of these days. We got another one of this guy, good in wind decks. We've got Infinitrack Crab Crane. We need a whole bunch of Earth Machines to make this work. Libromancer Realized. More ritual support for a ritual deck we can't possibly play. Perform a Pal Smile Sorcerer. We already have one of these, and if I recall, it's nothing particularly useful. Carrier Roid. It's a fucking Roid. Okay, what's our last one? The pack shined with a yellow glow. Does that mean a super rare? No, it's just a wind witch. Okay, nothing good. Let's just jump back into it. All right, one more win, and we get into gold. And then we have some little surprises. Ooh, you'll see that. For now, we're up against the Monopoly Man? Or is it the Monopoly Man? Hard to say. Hard to lay. I guess we're gonna find out. You can't see the name at the moment because they're hiding behind me, but you'll find out soon. Good things come to those who wait. I really need to reduce the number of monsters in this deck, but yeah. There's the Monopoly Man. 13 card extra deck. 47 card deck. We got Time Tearing, and this. Oh, we're up against God. Effects of effect monsters. Okay. We could stop God from activating, I think. So they're getting some tokens. They're doing some things. Soul Crossing. Immediately tribute summon a divine beast. They could have used my monsters for this, but they opted not to. What are they getting? Is it Ra? No, it's Obelisk. 4,000. Let's see. Neither player can target this. Amano Iwato. So, do I have a rank 4 that deals with this? I think Wonky Quartet might be our only way out of this, chat. I think we may have to trust in the Quartet. Let's try it. Wonky it up. We're gonna normal summon. We're gonna normal summon. We're gonna make the Wonkster. And we just gotta hope that we've already used so many of our monsters, and our deck is like less monsters, that this won't just explode immediately. Hey, that's what I like to see. All right. So the question is, how many monsters do they have? They have to get 3 monsters attached to it. I am going to go ahead and fuck it. If they can deal 8,000, we just deserve to lose. Go ahead. All right. 3 monsters for the opponent. Let's see it. Yeah! What is a god to a non-believer? Take that! Get wonked on! They got Phoenix mode and Raw and Reactor Slime. Let's go! Add a Winged Dragon of Ra from your deck to your hand, or a card that mentions it. So now if they do Ra, they don't have enough life points to kill us. Unless they do like the Ancient Chant. Oh fuck, come on. If they can somehow get like the Egyptian... Okay, good, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine, we're good. Ooh, Origami Goddess. And Mega Gamble. Yeah, we can't do 4,000 damage anyway. Except by drawing them. So what if I drew them? Let me show you the power of a real god. Origami Goddess, draw me all the cards. 1. 2. Okay, well, you could draw me 1 card. That's still all right, you know. I got like 400 attack. That's pretty neat. Let's go to the battle phase. Let's go 400. Let's go 1900. This is a tribute. It's just any 2 monsters. Okay. So let's go ahead and one-time passcode here. If need be, we can activate this and tribute the goddess and the security token. Oh, they could hit us with sphere mode. That might be a problem. What are the chances they have sphere mode, chat? Sphere mode is just a myth. Deck or graveyard. Ah, I see. Just in case, we'll tribute the token and the Origami Goddess. No monster effects can be activated. So even if you summon Ra, it'll just be a tiny chicken. Now the question is, chat, will we run into another Mirror Force? I wouldn't be surprised from the Egyptian God deck. So if they Mirror Force us, we could still normal summon this and then have the Fist of the Unrivaled Tenyi. Let's go 800. 1900. Ah! Take that, Ra! Ancient Egypt wasn't shit. The power of modern day science and technology has bolstered us into gold. Alright, we get 2 master packs. 1 for defeating God. We have attacked and dethroned God, and for it we get the Raptor's Ultimate Mace, which is like an equip card for Raid Raptors. It does some neat things, but not enough neat things to be worth it. There's a shark with a sword on its head. Shining Hope Road, which we already have. It's like utopic stuff that doesn't work very well. Got Vylon Element, which is a Vylon card. I believe this is useful for doing like an FTK. When any Vylon equipped card is destroyed, you can special summon an equal lower number of Vylon tuners from your deck. Maybe it's the other one. Or maybe it's this one. I don't know. There's like a weird loop, but that's the only thing it's good for, so we're never going to play it. Argo Stars! Swift Capone! I was talking about the continuous trap deck earlier, and this would be useful in that. If a continuous trap is on the field, you can summon this, and then if you have a banished Argo Stars, gain 500. The gaining 500, not great, but just being a free summon. We got another Fossil Dyna, or not Fossil Dyna, Fossil Fusion. We need actual Fossil Fusion, which is a UR, very unlikely. Grandpa de Meadow, we already had, not very useful, and we're getting so much Necroz stuff. That's one of the things people have been building. They're like, yeah, you can consistently summon Unicore with the Necroz stuff you have. The problem is, sitting on Unicore ain't what it used to be. But if we can get a couple more things, maybe some ritual stuff, we'll be in a good position. Another one doesn't hurt. Okay, what do we get for ranking up into gold? One more pack. Maybe it'll be a fine master pack. Maybe not so much. It's nothing worth singing about, though. Ooh, okay, we're gonna start from this end then. We got another Raid Raptor Doom Double Force, slowly getting all the Raid Raptor cards we need. Abyss Actor Backstage. If you have 2 Abyss Actors in your Pendulum Zone, add 2 with different names from your deck to your extra deck. You need a whole bunch of Abyss Actors to make them work. They're unsplashable. Crystal Brilliance! Each Crystal Beast you control gains attack equal to its defense. If the Crystal Beast is placed in your Spell Trap Zone, you can send this to the graveyard, special summon 1 from your hand or graveyard. Any effect damage you take is halved. Neat, but we need a bunch of Crystal Beasts. There's another Ancient Warrior. There's another Vampire Sorceress. There's Elemental Hero Burstinatrix! Another B-Trooper squad. Okay, can we get something new? Maybe something good that's useful? Trickstar Hoodie. Can you call people that? That feels almost like a slur. If you control a Trickstar Fusion or Link, summon this from your hand. If it's sent to the graveyard as material for a Trickstar Link, add a Trickstar Fusion or Trickstar Diffusion from your deck to your hand. I mean, seems really good for Trickstars. I'm not sure how many Trickstars we have. Let's go take a look real quick. I have quite a few Trickstars, including the Fusions, and a couple Links, including the top of the morning to you, I'm Jacksepticeye, and a Laurel, and a Reincarnation. So, like, we've almost got the starts of a Trickstar package. If we ever get the Fusion, maybe this will be good, because we could search it with Candina and then make something, and then maybe the sweet band guitar does a thing? Who knows? Only time will tell. For now, though, I don't think we have anything that's especially useful. So let's just jump back into it. Alright, first duel in gold. And we've lost the coin toss. A damn shame. But that doesn't mean we automatically lose, you know? Sometimes gold is a little merciful, especially down in gold 5. Alright. Dragon Maids. We're dead. Not necessarily. Because if all they make is Xiao and we just, like, set some stuff, they activate Xiao on their turn when they, like, flip up the Maneater bug, and then we can Divine Wrath it, and they can't respond to that. Of course, they do make Xiao. Xiao. Okay, so here's the thing. We're going to start with Flawless Perfection of the Tenyi. This doesn't do much of anything, but if they're not a great player, they might just negate it out of, you know, button-clicked yellow. Go for it. And if they do, then we can Rescue Rabbit into something that actually does something, I think. Wait, do we actually have anything that gets over I guess Wonky Quartet again. We could try the Quartet. Otherwise, if they don't do that, we just set 3 pass. We have Synchros that are just removal. Okay, so they didn't use it there. If we Rescue Rabbited, they would like instantly get rid of that. So instead we just set 3 and see what's up. So if they special summon, we get to draw 2 cards. That's good. If they try to negate that, we can Divine Wrath them. And if they try to Link summon, we've got the Chaos Trap Hole. Okay, so I guess they're shuffling their field. Either that or they're shuffling these back to make Xiao, which would be an interesting move. Bro clicked on the button. Want to see a magic trick? I'll make this Dragon Maid disappear. So they really did just shuffle back that other fusion for like no benefit. Hello there, it's me, your fucking nightmare. And they're like, I will stop that. And I'm like, not today, you won't. Unfortunately, that means I won't destroy it with this effect, so I won't gain anything. But I still have a monster that can't be destroyed by battle, and it's a level 4 eventually. Hopefully they don't have an Ash for the Rescue Rabbit. Maybe we don't want a Rescue Rabbit. Maybe we just normal summon, just to be safe. Big man, crossing hands, ain't nothing gonna beat me. And they max seed. They max seed after the fact. I'm done summoning, that was all I was gonna do. 26, -1. That's the Gem Knight Pearl's secret hidden effect. While you control a non-effect monster, okay. Doesn't have to be a normal monster, it just has to be a monster with no effect. Special summon a Dragon Maid from your graveyard or banishment. Yeah, we have to stop that. Because then they'll just get Xiao back. Yeah, that's what I like to hear! Ooh, even better. Now if they have another one of those, they're gonna be in trouble. Go Rescue Rabbit! They thought you could never be ballin', but you showed them! You ran down with the football and you summoned 2 whole dinosaurs, baby! And this is game, so I'm just going to attack here. There's no way they have a hand trap, right? Yeah! We did it! I mean, they did it a little bit to themselves, but we did do it, and that means, since we won in gold, we get the new secret reward. Allow me to explain. Star Wipe. Do a Star Wipe when I say Star Wipe, Mr. Metal. Or, you know, you could do any kind of thing. If I say Star Wipe and you do like a circle wipe or something, it might be even funnier. So if you recall, on a previous episode, I asked the people on YouTube if I should be able to open these sample packs that they release every time a new pack gets updated or anytime there's a special event. Initially, I thought no, because I did not earn them, but a bunch of people in chat were saying you have earned them by sticking around long enough for them to release a new pack. And so I put it up to a poll. I said to do #suffering if you wanted me to continue not opening these, and #repentance if I was able to do so. And by a score of about 120 to 46, Repentance won by almost 3 times as many votes. So I am going to open these, but people have pointed out I should still try to make it a reward. Instead of just sitting down and open all of these at once, I've decided to make them a reward for winning in gold, because oftentimes we win far fewer duels in gold. It can be easy to lose focus, to lose your morale while trying to grind through gold, especially higher gold. So I've decided if I don't rank up, if I'm not already opening 2 packs, I can open one of these and then the regular master pack. And obviously there's like, what, 12 of these right now? 18, 20 or something? There's a lot of them. So for the next month or so while I'm grinding in gold, I'll be opening a lot of these. But eventually they'll run out and then it'll be an occasional award, a thing that comes up from time to time. As for which one to start with, they all have 13 days left. We just beat Dragon Maid, so I figure we open the Dragon Maid pack. We got 1 free pull. Let's see if we can get something. Haha! And I mean, the first 4 of these are master pack cards anyway, so they could be anything. Lightsworn Barrier? Sure. Priestess with Eyes of Blue, we already have, and not especially good. Recreate, we need a whole bunch of Cleafort monsters to make that work. And Super Samurai Blue Brawler. I mean, this is a Marshmallow, can't be destroyed by battle, but I think we're beyond playing stuff like that. Unless it can also blow up all your opponent's monsters. Okay, and then we get 4 Dragon Maid cards over here in the right side of the pack, which are another Yugioh. I think we already have 3 of these, so that's like our 4th one. We got a Nurse Dragon Maid, which is also not new. Dragon Maid Send-Off. Target 1 Dragon Maid you control. Special summon a Dragon Maid with a different name from your hand in defense mode. Return the first one to the hand. Okay, so not especially good. And Omni Dragon Ruler Brotar. Bro Omni. If a monster you control is destroyed by battle or an opponent's card effect, special summon this from your graveyard or hand, but banish it when it leaves the field. If this card is summoned, special summoned, you can target one face-up monster on the field, discard a card, and if you do, add one monster from your deck to your hand with the same type and attribute as that, but a different name. So I mean, it definitely has potential. It does search like almost anything, but we have to be playing essentially an Omni-type deck. If we ever go on like Dragon Link where it's all dark dragons, maybe this will be working. But for now, nothing that we can use. So let's go ahead and open our regular Master Pack. We're Master. We're packing. We're filling all of that action. We're opening up a thing. We're hoping that we get something. I brought it back. We got another Super Heavy Samurai. If this is summoned, change its battle position. If a Super Heavy Samurai battles an opponent's monster, after damage calculation, their attack and defense becomes 0. Set up for that OTK, don't do a whole lot. Let's go here. The Super Quant Magna Carrier. All we need is about 8,000 more Super Quants, including the Magnus, and maybe we could play this. Minerva. We already had one of them, and it's not especially good unless we got a whole bunch of other ones. We got an SR, but it's an S-Force card. Target cards your opponent controls up to the number of S-Force with different names, return them to the hand. I mean, it is a whole field bounce, potentially. And it's got SP and IP on here doing something. They're up to something, man. I don't know what. So this is good if we ever get a bunch of S-Force, but I don't think we're ever going to do that. We've got Tatooine, Dragon Shadow of the Yangzing. I'm just making up words. I mean, you can summon this off of another Yang Zing, and it's a 2200 beater, but I don't think we're going to be doing that. Another Ferret Flames, that's our third copy. We really need something that spends more life points if we want this to work. We got Majesty Maiden. Good if we ever get a whole bunch of True Dracos, but I don't think we have any. And X-Saber Urbellum. Generic level 7 Synchro. If it inflicts battle damage while your opponent has 4 more cards in their hand, place 1 on top of their deck. So I can like hand loop them if they have a whole bunch of cards. I don't think it's really worth it, but maybe one of these days, who knows? There's more X-Saber support. So nothing that we'll probably use, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. Let's get back into the duels.